fire signs. I've decided to do this differently this month, so we'll see how we get on. As usual, I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments section. So this is for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius for the month of November 2023. Kind of what I was feeling here as well. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot and my very own flower guidance cards at the end to give you that final message as well. But what I was feeling here was there could be arguments, disagreements over work, career, finances this month. So I was kind of feeling like there was a tug of war battle, and there was a sense of greed in some kind of way from someone. Now this could be you, or it could be in your surroundings, so it doesn't necessarily have to be you. You could just be hearing of it as well. But it's kind of like, just watch your back. That's kind of what I'm saying, because somebody's, I don't know, either out for arguments or disagreements this month around you, and it's going to be over money or something along those lines anyhow. So this is kind of what I was feeling. It might just be for attention or something along those lines as well, which again, that's not a great way of, you know, getting things done, is it, at the end of the day? So let's see what's going on and where this is headed for you guys. And it's not going to be like literally for everybody, and there might be different storylines attached with this anyhow, but it might just be something stupid over material things as well. But I just got that sense of, you know, somebody wanting everything and more from that as well. So it's kind of like, just watch out for this. You might be triggered, you might get pulled or sucked into arguments, disagreements, but just try not to entertain that kind of energy. Try and step outside of that, you know, keep walking, keep moving on. Just let them scream, shout, rant, whatever. You could be dealing with somebody who suffers with their mental health, who's doing this around you as well. It's not, again, it's not going to be for everybody, but that King of Cups is kind of stubborn. They put on such a front to a lot of people. But there's obviously somebody that we're dealing with here who you can't read. You can't read properly because they change character just like that. Just a, you know, the flick of a coin, they change. They change. They could be very, very emotional 1 minute and the next hard as nails, you know, that kind of thing. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And, you know, they're sitting pretty and they're, you know, they're putting on this brave face and brave front and everything like that. Just honestly, you know, watch out for this, that's all, because there's just something of arguments, disagreements coming in, and they may be using emotional blackmail in some kind of way. They're certainly using their feelings to try and get what they want as well. They may come up and offer you something. I kind of don't want to accept this. It's not something that you want to accept anyhow. So if you're not sure about someone, just really trust your gut instincts anyhow. Trust your gut feelings, your instincts, you know, all the red flags, everything. Trust it 100%, because any form of offer that doesn't feel right, just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get sucked into it at all. Now the Ace of Wands is run. Run away. Don't do it. Run. Head in the other direction. Go with the flow. Trust your gut. You know, take steps away. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's kind of like a warning. That's what I'm feeling. You keep the focus on what you're doing, okay? And you remember, I don't know if we're dealing with male, female energies here. It doesn't have to be. But I just generally feel keep the focus, all right? Keep focus on the bigger picture, the bigger result, bigger end game, whatever it is. On the end goals, results, something along those lines. Don't get sucked into tears and emotions from somebody who's quite clearly playing a game here. Now it could have something to do with a house or moving in some kind of way as well. It doesn't have to be for everybody, but maybe there's in you moving on in a different direction. And again, there could be some element of control to stop you in some kind of way, and it could be finances or money related here, and them wanting it all or something along those lines. Anyhow, I just saw arguments, disagreements. There we go with the Ace of Swords as well. So I do feel that you need to step into your own power. I do feel that you will see the truth, see the light of the whole situation. Something stinks here big time, I'm telling you that. Okay, so you may even hear news of what they're trying to do around you, but again, don't, you know, accept that. Keep doing, keep focusing on what's important in you and your life and your surroundings. That is the most important thing, because, you know, I just feel like you've got to cut, or you might even be trying to cut this person out of your life or trying to head in that different direction, but they keep sucking you in some kind of way. Don't allow them to. Look, with the 8 of Wands, they could be throwing accusations your way and all sorts just to cause an argument or disagreement here in some kind of way. There could be travel involved, but there's certainly distance between you guys anyhow. And it could be news of a move. This is what I'm saying. There could be news of a move. Legalities here as well, because we've got the Justice on the bottom. Now, again, when I say legalities, it could be a court case, like as in legal battles that are going on here. But it could be karmic as well. But most importantly, yeah, judgment. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if someone's taking you to court here. It could be an ex even. Or they're thinking of taking you to court or something because of an injustice. You know, they couldn't get what they want, so they're going to fight in some other kind of way. As you do. As you do. What I'm saying here, though, the universe is fully in charge of this energy, this scenario, situation. Okay? If someone's using power and manipulation around you, you know what goes around comes around anyway. You know it. Balance is going to be restored here in some way, shape and form. Okay? And there is a judgment call that's being made. So I think that you've got to keep focused, you've got to keep yourself grounded, and you've got to keep heading in that opposite direction. Don't entertain anything that's, you know, don't let it sink in. Whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing to kind of trigger you, because that's what they want. They want an argument, they want a fight, they want a disagreement. But there is news coming in for you guys, okay? And you're going to want to get in your car and you're going to want to, I don't know, speed off somewhere. Okay, for someone, this is a nightmare situation. Someone is trying to bring someone down to the bare bone, basically. Take everything they can. They're not to be trusted because we've got the backstabbing going on here. They're trying to stop you from moving on or moving forward in some kind of way, all right? They see you in a really good position, or, you know, it's like a narcissistic kind of hold or control or power, you know, something along those lines that I'm seeing here. Big time. I will tell you this, there is tears though. I don't honestly feel like, you know, all this power and control, they're not happy within themselves. There could be depression. This is why I was saying there's mental health here of some kind involved, but they're trying to bring you down. They're trying to rip you apart or take whatever it is you've got. Could be everything, just because you're heading in a different direction away from them. You know, with narcissists, you know, they like that control, that power. They like to, you know, get in your head, in your mind. They like to twist and turn and stick that knife in that little bit further to make them feel good or them feel better in some kind of way. You've hit their ego. You've hit their ego because you've said no. You're no longer taking control. You're no longer, being allowed to be controlled by anything or anyone anymore. So you heading in that new direction is like a huge slap in the face to them. They're not happy. They're not sleeping, but they don't want you to be happy. They don't. They don't want you to be happy. End of. And so they're trying a new tactic. So they might be trying to kind of control your work, your money, your finances in some kind of way. But I see a really strong person here who's kind of doing what they're doing. They're getting on with it. They're just getting on with it anyway. They're just, it's almost like you ignoring what's going on in the background. You know, you're aware, you're fully aware of what's going on, but you're ignoring it and you're moving in that new direction anyhow. And this is, they're seeing you growing, they're seeing you abundant, and it's peeing them off big time. I was going to really swear then. They're getting angry, they're getting frustrated. So you're going to hear of news of them kind of causing some disruption in some kind of way to you and your life. Okay, I know it's not what you want to hear, but at the same time, I think that you're fully aware of what's going on anyhow. You're much more wiser than what you once were. Okay, again, with the orange on the dress, I'm seeing trust the gut. I'm also seeing red flags. So again, you're fully aware of these red flags. So just trust. There you go. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to have anything. They don't want you to move on. Maybe you're moving on, getting married, having kids, having another family somewhere. It could be that. And you've got some form of stability in your life right now. They do not want you to be happy. So they want you to they want to take everything that you've got. So they're willing to do whatever it takes. But again, justice, judgment, someone here, whether this is you, whether this is them, someone may get the law involved to kind of put somebody in their place here big time. Big time. Now with the Ace of Swords, the Hangman's come out as well. So with this Hangman, again, they want to keep you dangling. They want to keep you hanging. So, you know, you've got all this gossip and malicious behaviour that's going on in the background here. And it's not, you know, what's it? Really? Why? That's you know, the energy is making me angry and frustrated. But again, you're focusing on what's important in your life, and you're creating some very strong boundaries, some foundations that, you know, you might even, like I say, be wanting to move, or, you know, but I feel like they're trying to stop every part of your life. So when the Hangman comes out, look at things from a different angle, a different point of view. From the spiritual side of things, okay, they're going for a lot of hurt and pain. They're suffering in some kind of way, all right? They need help. They need support. Whether they're willing to accept that or not is their own choices and decisions, okay? But actually, on the other hand, if you don't allow this to attack you anymore, it's not going to have the desired effect anyhow. It really isn't. But at least you're seeing the truth. At least you're seeing things for what they really are. You know shit's going on, basically. You're fully aware, all right? And you're not reacting. And that is going to kill them. That is going to bring them down. Not literally, but, you know, that inside, that's going to chew them up. That's going to get them angry and frustrated. But they need to open their eyes to see what's going on here energetically. Now, the Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles has come out there. All you need to do is sit pretty. You know, you're working yourself up. You're focusing on your work career. There could be, like I said, a very powerful couple here who are really focused on their work career side of things. And, you know, it's not what you want to hear. Not what you want to hear. This is almost like being ignorant. Is about focusing on what's right, what's important, building those foundations as well with the right person. You know, that's what I'm seeing here. This is a king and queen. This is meant to be. This is a very focused energy. This is a very focused couple. Okay, it's nothing to do with this King of Cups. Okay, whoever's in that position. So I think that this month, yeah, there's going to be some drama. There's going to be some chaos. You're fully aware, though. This is what I'm seeing. You're fully aware. And remember, the roles could be vice versa. So whether this is you or whether this is what, you know, somebody else around you. But I don't think there's any need to have sleepless nights over this at all. Somebody's trying to make you and trying to interfere in some way and bring you down and rip you apart. maybe that's what's going on. There's some, you know, backstabbing, there's some talk, there's some malicious whatever's going on here. But you're going places. That's what I'm seeing with that 8 of Wands as well. You're going places. And things are getting really busy and active around you in many different ways. So it's not affecting any part of this. Look at that, that flew out. Keep the faith, they're telling you. Keep the faith. It's all going to work out. It's all going to pan out. The universe sees all. What goes around comes around. That's what I'm saying with that justice and judgment there as well. They may have their eyes opened, but at the end of the day, you focus on you and where you're headed, where you're going. You keep doing what you're doing and ignoring this kind of behavior. This is where you really shine. This is where you really grow. And, you know, if it pisses them off, it pisses them off. At the end of the day, that's their issue to deal with. There we go. Surrender. Don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. Walk away from all drama and chaos. There is a shock, like I'm saying, there is a shock. So you are going to see the truth of a situation around you, okay? But it's going to put an end to something here, big time. There is endings. So whether this is you calling the police on a person or a judgment call being made, as in a legal battle or something along those lines, it could be. But karmically as well, by remaining in your power, by not allowing this energy to control or manipulate you anymore, you're ending it yourself. You see that? And this time next year, things are going to be completely different. So, you know, there's lots of lessons to be learned here. That's what they're kind of saying at the moment. So that's kind of what I've got for you guys for the month of November. Balance is going to be restored in your life. This is what I'm kind of feeling. So let them talk, let them act, let them do whatever. You keep focused, you keep on your pathway, you forget all this crazy shenanigans around you. You're building up something amazing here. And actually, you know, you're going places. So it's not going to stop you or block you in any kind of way. Let them do whatever. You know, it's their choice, it's their decisions. This is yours. All right, so I really hope that helps you guys. I hope that makes sense. I hope you like this way of working as well. Again, all your likes, shares, comments really do help support the channel. So I thank you for that. And I will speak to you guys again soon. But take care, look after yourselves. Bye-bye.